and you are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, you've never failed, and you won't start now. So I will call upon your name. Keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, you are mine. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters, wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger with the presence as my Savior. Pray, Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger with the presence as my Savior. And I will call upon your name. Keep my eyes above the waves. My soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, you are mine. I am yours, you are mine. I am yours, you are mine. Spirit, lead me. Spirit, lead me. Take me deeper. Take me deeper. Take me deeper into you. Welcome to the Center for I'm Sharon Bousquet, and we're going to call up the gathering song, Peeps. Presence is here. Ooh, I'll tell you what, that song fills me up.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful song. Wow. Thank you, Sharon, and thank you, Jim and Bruce. Beautiful.
The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. Everybody. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. Everyone. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. I will meet you in grace. Nice job, everyone.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Good morning, everyone. Happy Easter. So good to see all of you this morning, and those of you who are here in person, and also those who are live streaming today, we welcome you as well. And I am just delighted to have a dear friend, Reverend Dave Schbach, with us today. He's going to be offering the Sunday message, and we go back a long time, don't we? Known each other for quite a while, so it's just a delight that you're with us today. We met each other at the Center for Conscious Living years ago, and he got his practitioner license through Center for Conscious Living, his ministerial license. He helped to found New Thought Philadelphia, and he was the co-founder, and also he got his ministerial degree through affiliated New Thought Network. So he calls himself an itinerant minister. He goes around and supports other centers like ours, and he is a delightful, warm, loving presence, and very wise. So I'm so grateful to have him here today. So let's you know what? Let's just welcome him with a round of applause. All right. So my friends, I invite you in this moment to turn within. In this beautiful Easter time. And the term resurrection is one that is associated with, the life of Jesus, the Christ, rising after and so on, and Reverend Dave will go into more of that. But this is about rising. So I'd like you to turn within and ask yourself, in what way am I being called to rise? So think of a word that describes that energy, that vibration of the Most High Spirit that is calling you in this moment. Listen deeply. Okay, and then I invite everybody to stand. And then just assume some sort of empowered position. Whether it's this, whatever works for you. And just let's declare with great power, I am rising in, and then fill in the blank. 1, 2, 3. I am rising in love. Okay, feel that beautiful energy. And when you're ready, have a seat. Delightful. Okay, so now Mary Kegelman, one of our licensed professional practitioners, will offer a beautiful form of affirmative prayer that we call spiritual mind treatment.
It is my joy to be here with you this morning, and so let us just settle in and close our eyes for a moment, knowing there is only one life, one power, one divine love intelligence which I call God. And knowing that God is all there is, God is creator, and each one of us is a part of this oneness of God. Each one of us is a co-creator, a channel, a vessel, the heart, the hands, the feet of the divine in the world today. As we say yes, yes to our spiritual beingness, yes to all the support, all the love, all the light, all the peace, all the joy. We can let go of anything that hinders, delays, denies, obstructs the presence, the knowing that it is just in the remembering that God is love, and God is that love that is deep at the center of our being. And so today we come together, we join together joyfully in great love and gratitude to celebrate life, to celebrate all the joys, and to know that our mind and God's mind are one mind, and that we are here to be the light and love of God in the world today. And so with a grateful heart, I release this word into the divine law of mind, knowing it is so. And together we can say, yes, and so it is. And I would like to welcome up Brett for our announcements.
Good morning, CSL Delaware. How's everybody today? Happy Easter, right? Great. And it's, of course, the first Sunday of the month. Happy April. It's going to be a rainy day, but then it's going to be blue sky and wonderful and sunny. So, right? Okay. Grand Rising friends, Barbara Conway is our YouTube host today. Thank you, Barbara. Please set your cell phones to airplane mode to support the quality of our service. We thank you for that. If you could now reaffirm the CSL Delaware intention, which is on the screen. Repeat with me. We, the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware, are an inclusive, inspiring, joyful, ever-expanding spiritual community rooted in new thought, ancient wisdom principles. We are here to be the presence of love, co-creating heaven on earth, a world that works for all. All right, as usual, we have a lot of really fun stuff coming up. The first one is the annual Singer-Songwriters Concert and Potluck, featuring Sharon Bousquet, Deb Chamberlain, and the Spirit Band, and it's next Sunday, April 12th, from 12:30 to 1:30. This year's theme is Safe in Sound, Songs from the Heart. And Sharon, I don't know if you want to share anything about this?
Safe in Sound sounded like a really perfect theme. It came in our visioning practice for this show, with the world being as rather chaotic and tumultuous as it currently can feel. We wanted to create a safe space using our original material to sort of cradle you guys in the beauty of God and spirit and friendship and all of those good things. So come out if you can, bring your friends.
Thank you, Sharon. Okay, the suggested donation for this event is $30. Proceeds benefit the music ministry, and we have a great music ministry here. I mean, the music is fabulous in this community, so thank you. Come and enjoy an uplifting hour of spirit and community. Next up, facilitated by Reverend Eugene Holden, the Visioning a Way of Life will be on Zoom from April 14th through May 19th for 6 Tuesdays from 6:30 to 9 p.m. This course invites participants to embark on a journey of self-discovery and purposeful living. The registration fee is $45. It's due April 7th. However, tuition is $150, and there's a required text, Life Visioning with Michael Beckwith. Okay, we've got something new. Google Business is a free social media tool we use to help us appear in the Google search and Google Maps, and this helps people find our location, service times, and contact information. Reviews on the page are especially important because they help our spiritual community show up more often and build trust with people who are searching for a welcoming place to worship. And I will tell you, in these days and times, and all the confusion that's out there, guess what, folks? This is your home. This is your home. This is a community where you will be loved, comforted, supported. We need this kind of community in these days and times, right? So, for all of you who now join, it would be great for you to go out onto the service and put in a review, right? Tell everybody what a great place this is and how it's brought you joy. You can help promote the Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware, and invite others to feel comfortable visiting and becoming part of the community by leaving a short, heartfelt review of your experience with our beloved community. So if you're interested, please see Virgie after service, and if you'd like to leave a review, and we can walk you through the process. Lunch Bunch meets today at 12:15 at the Drip Cafe. Please show us some hands to see who might be going. This is for lunch at Drip Cafe. This is our monthly. We do this every month. Dwayne's our facilitator. Come out, good food, good fellowship. So for these kinds of activities, please visit the CSL Delaware website, or if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter, give us a shout. We'll send it directly to your mailbox. So, and I just want to turn it back to Sharon and the Spirit Band.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brett.
This is our first congregational. Please stand as you're able. And feel inspired to sing. You are welcome to sing with us here. One, two, three.
Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a brand new start. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a change in my heart. Everything I need, I now receive, is done to me as I believe. Right here, right now, where I am. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a brand new start. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a change in my heart. Everything I need, I now receive, and it's come unto me as I believe. Right here, right now, where I am.
Jim.
Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a brand new start. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a change in my heart. Everything I need, I now receive, and it's done unto me as I believe. Right here, right now, where I am. Right here, right now, where I am.
Last one.
Right here, right now, where I am.
And now we'd like to introduce our beloved Karen to do her thing.
Good morning. The theme for this year is Open at the Top. The theme for this month is the practice of becoming. And today, living with presence and deep awareness. Ooh. Our book of the month is The Endless Practice, Becoming Who You Were Born to Be by Mark Nepo. I have 2 of his meditation books, and his life's journey has been extraordinarily challenging, and we've got some words of wisdom from him coming up. Right now, please listen deeply with me to these words of wisdom from Ernest Holmes. To practice the presence of God is to awaken within us the Christ consciousness. Christ is God in the soul of humanity. The resurrection is the death of the belief that we are separated from God. Now here's Mark Nepo. No matter how lost in fear or distrust we may be, no matter how consumed or disoriented by hurt and anger, we can find our way back to all that is heartening by giving ourselves over completely to present moment awareness and appreciation. Simple but not easy. Let's affirm together. I rise again and again with presence, deep awareness, and appreciation. Please welcome our guest speaker and New Thought minister, Reverend Dave Schbach.
Thank you. Am I on? Yes? No? Yes? I like to check the tech just because, I can talk loud if you need me to. That's quite all right. Also, 2 other things, just prelude. I want to thank Reverend Kathleen for asking me to speak today. It's such an honor to be here. I realized when I got here that I haven't been to CSL Delaware in 7 years? Wow, at least. Yeah, and I miss that. I am so sorry. And to all the people putting on this wonderful celebration, you are the bright lights. And it doesn't happen without you guys, and we're grateful you're here. As Reverend Kathleen had said a little bit, I'm an itinerant minister. I'm kind of a B2B minister, right? So your wonderful spiritual leader puts her whole heart and soul into this community on a daily basis. And having done that for several years myself, I also realize how much energy that consumes. And every one of our ministers needs a break once in a while. So I fill that need, and I'm grateful to be able to do that. The other thing is that I bring a timer because I have been known on occasion to talk a little long, and I was just informed I get to do a prayer too, which is wonderful. I brought notes. I usually don't use them. I want to just say that Happy Easter. a time of rising from the dead. What's dying? What's dying is the old idea that somehow, some way, we are not fully within, living, moving, and having our being within the divine presence as individualized expression of a whole. So when I look out at you, I see bright lights of divine love embodied right here and right now, brought into this unique moment. This moment will never happen again. This moment, we are brought together as an expression of collective consciousness in the light to awaken to a more full understanding of who and what we truly are. So I've got some good news and some challenging news. So the good news is what I just told you, right? You are a bright light of divine love. In the mind of the infinite, you are already whole and complete, lacking nothing, here to spread radiant love, joy, intelligence, peace, harmony, to experience the limitless abundance of this creative good which we are living, moving, and having our being within. And it's a package deal. Okay? The package deal is we're human. Now, I've heard people say that we are spirits having a human experience. I tend to disagree with that. We are spirits having a spiritual experience in a human body, you know? Because you're as spiritual as you're ever going to get right now. The only thing, our job is to lift the veils of whatever hurt or harm that we have experienced in life, to bring that into the awareness of our consciousness specifically, right? So this is an actual question to the audience here. Has anybody in this room been fully supported, loved, nurtured, and aware of their divine presence in every single moment of your life until this time right now? Just raise your hand. I'm going to come and worship at your feet after that. Right, so we all got issues, you know? So we all have this thing that something has happened to harm us along the way. We have experienced traumas, whatever they may be. From way down here to the first time your mom went, don't put your hand on that stove, right? To the larger traumas that envelop our life as we grow, whether they're physical harms or emotional harms. They leave scars. They leave memories. They leave veils. Those memories are the veils that separate us from our full awareness of the divine nature of our being. And our job as human beings is to bring our awareness back to the consciousness that we already have of being divine expressions of spirit. So we can do that in a number of ways. Now, quite often it takes a bit of work, you know, personal delving, to find out what it is that really is causing you to live in that dark cave, dead to the awareness of your divine nature. There's that time, you know, every time you have one of those moments, and I'm going to ask you, don't take it to heart, but I'm going to ask you, go back to a moment which you really detested. Just bring it to mind. Now you get to live that hell all over again.
Only human beings get to do that.
Only human beings get to do that. Yeah, I know, mitote. You know, anybody who doesn't know Don Miguel Ruiz's 4 Agreements, please pick up the book. It takes all of about an evening to read and then a lifetime to implement. But mitote is that fog of misunderstanding that we have. And it comes from the pain that we get and the rules that we have accepted into our lives that cause even more pain. And it shuts us off from the expression of love between each other, of the expression of compassion for everyone. This is the package deal part. Okay, absolutely everyone even them, is a divine expression, whole and complete in the mind of God, walking the path to a greater awareness of their divine nature. Even them. Yep. Our job in New Thought is to actually have a new thought. It's so easy to fall into the negativity when something isn't going our way, or we see some injustice or some, terrible thing, the wars going on, the starvation going on, the lack of a reasonable distribution network of the infinite abundance which we have available to use and enjoy. All those things can start developing into an actual darkness in our soul. A separation from the awareness that this is all the divine journey. That the divine journey is not always one of, hey, this is wonderful. Sometimes it involves work. Thank you. I was going to say darkness, but work too, because sometimes there are dark moments in our lives. The transition of a loved one, followed by the grief that follows that is a very natural process, and sometimes we want to shove it aside and say, all is well. I am perfect, whole, and complete. I'm a New Thought minister. Or wherever you are on that journey. That just happens to be my excuse on occasion, to put a mask on the pain. So really, the package deal is that we are here to experience the allness of life. See, God needed okay, let's take this seriously for a second, right? There is one power presence that is the allness of spirit. Guess what? It's got nowhere to go and nothing to learn. It can't. It is everything already. So God required each one of us to be here in this moment right now to experience itself as us, with all of the variation that goes with. So without us, God doesn't experience that grief. Without us, God doesn't experience the pain or the challenge. And so we each provide this infinite allness with the newness within itself to experience this as we move from where we were to what we are becoming. With luck and work, that becoming is becoming more deeply aware of the nature of spirit as it moves through us. More deeply aware of the love, just checking on where I was. Sorry. Guess I should stay out here. Stay away from the monitor. I got it. So the love that we are meant to be, right? This is the journey from birth to transition. Our journey is to grow towards the awareness of embodying the good that we believe and becoming that presence in the world for each one of us that is aware of their own internal perfection. That spiritual divine counterbalances millions of negative consciousnesses. So what we do in this room today, what we bring into life today with this raising of consciousness, this understanding of our wholeness with all, is so powerful. We cannot even begin to understand the requirement that it is for us to be aware of our own divine nature. There are so many who are struggling without that. So be the light. Now, there are many forms of light. There are many forms that it takes, and each avenue that it is flowing into this world as an expression of good is bringing more good to replace more harm. So however your journey is rolling along, be love, be compassion, right? Be the light in that situation. So the question becomes, how the heck do we get there? Now, I'm sure you've heard this before because all of us New Thought ministers talk about this. It's really the way that it works, and it's not that difficult. Meditate, right? Can't understand who you are until you start looking at who you are, right? You can't improve your connection with the divine if you're always running around doing rather than spending just a little bit of time being. You know, I recommend if you're having trouble with meditation, okay, close your eyes right now. Just take a breath. Feel the breath flowing over the lips or nostrils. Take another deep breath. Listen to the rain. I'm hoping for thunder. Okay, you've meditated for today. It's not that hard. You know, you don't have to sit on the purple pillow for 4 hours a day to figure out that, I mean, you can, please do if you're moved to that. You know, that's bringing more light into the world, just doing that. But we can stop for a few moments, even in what may appear to be a chaotic situation, and bring that peace back into our lives by just focusing on our breath. Close the eyes and focus on the breath. Because when we get into chaotic situations and storms, there's a tendency to grab onto them and hold to that chaos rather than to move towards peace. It takes a little practice, right? Then, for us New Thoughters, we have spiritual mind treatment, which is an actual movement in thought. It's a rational, reasonable movement from an old thought to a new thought. The old thought is usually one of lack of limitation or some kind, pain, hurt, whatever. The new thought is, I am one with the divine source and this is mine by right, by divine inheritance. All I have to do is actually bring my belief system, short for BS, my belief system into my awareness of the ultimate good, the absolute good that is back of all of this conditional stuff going on. So I've heard it said, if you're having trouble doing a treatment, you have a rent-a-consciousness available to you. Your practitioners are here to assist you when you are having trouble seeing the truth. They have spent years and years getting rid of their judgments and their assumptions about who and what you are to recognize the truth of who and what you are. So work with them. They love it because you're going to bring them exactly the thing that they're having an issue with. Never fails to happen for me. When I've got an issue going on, somebody shows up with that issue so that I can work through to the truth on it, right? Really cool thing. So I invite you to use your practitioners if you're stuck. And then there's this thing that I keep in my pocket, which is this little card that Reverend Bill Marcioni and I developed a long time ago. And I keep one in my wallet because it reminds me, because sometimes we're going through life and the darkness is dark, the storm is raging, and I love this. We've got the perfect, you know. I told you, didn't I? I said to Reverend, please, don't worry, God's going to make this perfect. Sometimes we need to do a little spiritual triage, right? Either you're in a situation where you're beating up on yourself and you're telling yourself you can't, I'm not, I'm just so terrible. You know, or you're in a situation where somebody else is trying to beat up on you, telling you you can't, you're not, and oh, you're so terrible, right? And in those moments, a quick way to turn is an affirmation. Now, a positive affirmation, you can affirm in both directions because, you know what? The law works in both ways. You know, that's part of the bad news. It's like, hey, here's this great tool to change your life. Change your thinking. You get to choose whether you want to go positive or negative on that, you know? So it's real simple. It's just, and you can repeat after me. I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am prosperous.
I am prosperous.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I am powerful.
I am powerful.
I am gifted.
I am gifted.
I am loved.
I am loved.
I am enough.
I am enough.
Repeat until the consciousness changes. It's that simple. So sometimes I find myself in a situation where, I've been challenged and my whole life has gone and said, I'm not enough. I'll never be able to do this. How in the world is this going to work out? And I will kind of sneak off to the bathroom for a few minutes and say this sub-vocal, I am worthy, I am prosperous, I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am gifted, I am loved, I am enough. I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am prosperous, I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am gifted, I am loved, I am enough. Until it goes away. And it's changed my consciousness. Just like that. And so then I can go forward, because sometimes, honestly, we don't have the 15 or 20 minutes it takes to sit down and do a treatment. Because a treatment is a waste of time unless you actually come to believe it. If you don't come to actually believe it, it's just words. I mean, they're not bad words, and they can help you move along the way. But unless you believe it and it's changed your BS, your belief system, then it hasn't really done anything for you, other than to maybe move you a step closer to understanding something greater. So, if anybody's interested in one of these, I'm sorry I did not bring 30 of them. I would have liked to, but my printer wasn't working. I need to experience powerfulness with my printer at that point. I will do that. If you see Reverend Kathleen, she will soon have these available. They are wallet size, so they fit in your wallet or your pocketbook. I keep one in mine all the time, just because I'm experiencing a human condition, so I have a built-in forgetter. My built-in forgetter activates all the time. And I have to remind myself, and I've been doing this for almost 30 years now. I have to remind myself as a minister that I'm a New Thought minister, and that I don't have to wallow in this stuff. I need to, do some affirmations and then find some place to do a treatment and then change my thinking and go on with my life in a better, more positive manner. So I invite you to use these when you get a chance. Ooh, I am good. 23 seconds left. So, the thing about the darkness is, there was something that I was given many years ago, and I try to apply it, and I'll give it to you now. It's very simple. It doesn't require a lot of mental gymnastics. But when something is happening that is dragging you into the darkness, or you're experiencing darkness of some sort, remind yourself this is happening for me, not to me. Because everything that we experience in this journey of life is to bring us back to the awareness that we are all individualized expression of a perfect, whole, and complete divine idea, brought here into this body and this form to be love, to be creative, to be ourselves. And Sharon mentioned to me that I should do a prayer, because I love praying. So I invite you to get comfortable and just close your eyes. Take for yourself whatever works for you. Because this is what I know. I know that there is one power, one presence, one divine source, one allness of love that is expressing through and as absolutely everything, and I am one with it. I live, move, and have my being as an expression of a divine idea, brought into this moment whole and complete. And as I know this truth of myself, I know that of each one present is that same individualized expression of a perfect, whole, and complete divine idea. And on each one's behalf, I claim the good of life. That infinite allness of love is embodying and raising the consciousness within each one, is lifting the veil that is blocking any idea that the truth of that wholeness is somehow separate from the allness of God. That divine spirit is moving through and as and for each one to express joy, to express love, to express good at greater and greater levels in each one's life and each one's activity and each one's thinking. For the divine mind is present right here and right now. The allness of love is present right here and right now. And it is unfolding through each one of us right here and right now. And I am grateful. I'm grateful to know the truth of the divine radiance of each being. I am grateful to speak this word of awareness. I am grateful that it is moving into, through, and as my consciousness to a deep awareness of the unity of all that is happening in this very moment. I allow it. I claim it. I stand in this truth. And the universe responds by saying, yes.
Yes, yes.
And so it is.
So it is.
Namaste.
How would it be if everything that you thought you knew was turned upside down, opposite from your point of view? How would it feel if the ground was really the sky, and all of this time you've been walking when you could have been flying? If you run 1,000 miles a minute, you can expect to wear out a few pairs of shoes. If you forget how to love and take it for granted, you can expect to wear out the people close to you. What if all the birds were flying just to show us all the trees were really holding the sky up? Everything that you do matters somehow. What if heaven and hell are right now? How would it be if you really created your life? Stories you told, the good and bad, that they come alive. How would it change if your words were like nails and wood? You build your house, but you forget that it's just a house. You can rebuild it. What if all the birds are flying just to show us all the trees are really holding the sky up? Everything that you do matters in the end. What if all of our mistakes are forgiven? What if love is a lot of listening, a little bit of time, not pretending we are caught up in a world of daydreams? What if loving what you have is everything? What if all the birds were flying just to show us all the trees are really holding the sky up? And everything that you do matters so much. How would it change your life? How would you change your life?
Thank you. That's a song by Ellis. Thank you.
Okay. I was sitting there reflecting on it, though. outside voice. Thank you, Jim, for the reminder. Is this better? Yes. Okay. I was sitting there reflecting, and, I come up here and I ask you to reflect on your blessings that you received from CSL. And we ask that you give generously to support this community. But I was thinking, what do we do this for? Right? I was thinking, well, you know what? Do it for yourself. Right? Because everything that comes from this community is there for your good. Right? You do it, you give generously to the community so that we can support others. You give generously to the community so that we can support the Spirit Band and the kids program and all of the other wonderful things that we do. But most importantly, why do you come here? And why do you give? It's because we support you. Do it for yourself. Also, inherently, the more you give, comes back to you tenfold, right? So we ask your tithings, your offerings, your support in your classes. Take a class, right? Come to the singers and songwriters event. Come to potlucks. Do things that are good for you. And when you do that, you support the community as well. Okay? So with that, why don't we pass the basket and let's give a blessing of our gifts. If you can repeat with me. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies this offering. The Spirit gives abundantly. I receive thankfully and give again generously. This is the bounty of God, and I send it forth with wisdom and joy. Divine love bountifully supplies and increases this offering. I give freely and fearlessly, fulfilling the law of giving and receiving. Okay.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say Amen. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say Amen.
Okay, we've got some final announcements. You know, prayer always works. So join Mary for after-service prayer. Also, for, I don't know who's going to do one-on-one. I guess Mary's going to do that. Also, prayer requests can be placed in the prayer box on the back table and sent to Peggy Frymoyer via email at pegfrymoyer@gmail.com, who sends the request to practitioners. Also, we have bookstore. I know that Linda Patton's here. She helps handle the bookstore purchases. Got plenty of things back there to read and enjoy. So I'm going to turn it back to Sharon Bousquet and the Spirit Band. Take us out.
Thank you for our final congregational. Stand as you're able. Om Shanti. Feel free to sway or dance or do whatever you like.
Let there be peace in my mind. let there be peace in the earth. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Peace inside of my mind, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside my mind, God, and only God I live to see. Peace inside of my mind, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside my mind, God, and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Peace inside of my heart, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside my heart, God, and only God I live to see. Peace inside of my heart, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside my heart, God, and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Peace inside of the earth, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside the earth, God, and only God I live to see. Peace inside of the earth, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside the earth, God, and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. When there is peace in my mind, there will be peace in the earth.
Hey, Sharon.
Hey.
Why don't we do a happy birthday for the people?
Absolutely. Let's. Anybody got a birthday this month?
I know.
April
I know
birthdays?
Dean does.
Dean does. A very
Michael,
shy
and
hand up
Michael.
and down for Michael.
Okay.
We can send some birthdays out to Michael and Dean and anyone else out in Zoom and YouTube land. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you and many more.
my friends, let's circle up, and I know that the youth are on their way, I'm trusting. Yeah, kids will be here. Yeah, we need to make room for the. Yeah. So yeah, go that way. All right, while we're here, how about turning to somebody next to you and just sharing with them a joy, something you're grateful for? Okay. That's right.
I usually go down to get the kids, but I get so enrolled in the music and the conversation and everything else, I forget to go to get the kids.
That'll be for Janet. So just wait, yeah. Give that to Janet.
What's that?
So what
Dave, thank you for a lovely talk. Enjoyed it. Thank you, Dave. Community.
Okay, Janet and the Utes.
The Utes.
Good morning, happy Easter, and glad to see everyone. Oh, my notes. So, well, we kind of combined some old lessons with new ones. You know, Easter is the message of new life, new hope, transformations. So we kind of tied it all back. And living in the presence was the monthly theme that we have going on here. And I tend to ask them, what do you want to do when you want to grow up? You know, what do you want to be? Where are we going to go after service? Where are we going? But I'm like, we need to live in the moment right now. So instead of me asking those questions, I kind of flipped it. And I said to them, what's already inside you that you want to grow? They said their brain. So I said, okay, knowledge, wisdom. They said their heart. So I took that as love and joy. Another question I asked was, what do you love doing that feels like you? What are you doing at that moment that feels like you? Jama said painting. Jaylyn said drawing and reading and doing crafts. And so I said, what kind of person are you showing up in the world right now? And she's like, I don't know. And I said, that's okay. But that means that you can take some time at this moment to think about that and think about things that make you feel like you and that you're doing good in the world to move forward. And so I went back to our seed, soil, plant teaching because I didn't want them to know that they're not empty soil waiting for a seed. You're already the seed that's planted, and that you have your truth, your wisdom, your love, your power already within you, and you're going to use that to be aware of everything around you and in you so that you can grow in that expression of your plant. So we did a plant, and it's a sensitive plant. So when it grows, when you touch it, it'll move. And that means that when you grow, there are things around you that are going to make you move. But how are you going to move? Are you going to move with power and love and joy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because that's all that's inside of you. And so to decorate it, and I'll end with this, to decorate it, I gave him a little turtle. And I figured a turtle because turtle moves slow and that you need to take your time. Don't rush to grow up. Take your time understanding and loving who you are, because you are enough. And so we have one that we're hopefully going to leave in the orange room to have it grow as well. So happy Easter and thank you.
So that's the sermon according to Janet. So we get 2 sermons, which is lovely. Yeah, that was lovely, lovely. All right, so my friends,